It's not unusual to see grey skies over Tully. This is, after all, the wettest town in Australia. But there's a silver lining. Local waterways are always flowing. Bulgun River, not far from town, is the setting for my last hurrah on this Queensland rail holiday. A kayaking adventure with family-run Ingan Tours. Carolyn Grant and Doug Jeffrey are leading us on this downstream adventure.
Doug, I am so pumped for today. Tell us, what can we expect on the river?
Okay, we're going to expect some good excitement, a lot of thrills, a lot of laughters, a lot of interpretation. The youngest I've had on here was a 2-year-old, and the oldest I've had down on this river was a 76-year-old, and they've just totally had a ball.
Good to go. Good to go? Good to go.
Heck, if a toddler and a senior can do it, so can I.
Piece of cake.
The Bulgun is a beautiful freshwater river with wide, peaceful stretches. So you can expect a gentle ride for most of the journey. But this isn't called soft adventure for nothing. Sure, they're no Niagara Falls, but they still get your heart pumping.
This is seriously so much fun. You have the hairy bits, but then you have these peaceful spots where you really get to stop and take it all in.
It takes several hours to travel the river, so Carolyn and Doug like to pull up now and then to share a little of their Indigenous connection with this place.
We use these ochres and clay to make, to form patterns and designs, and it actually becomes part of who you are.
Is there an exclamation mark?
Exactly. And done.
Back on the river, the rapids behind us, we let the current carry us.
You sit back, you listen to the bush talk to you. Right now we can hear a kookaburra. So, you know, the creek life is just amazing down here. You're just basically letting the bush talk to you while we're paddling through here.
It's absolutely breathtaking in here. And the sounds of the rainforest, magic.
It's clear the Grant family is intimately familiar with this river.
You know, we've grown up here, pumping up a tide tube and floating down the creek. You spent most of your childhood here, so therefore it's like you're taking everyone back to your childhood. And they all come back and experience what you did as a kid, and you're still doing it now. So, yeah, it's like a place that you have a very close connection to.
Who wants a cuppa? Come and get it!
Tea, damper and the chance for a cooling swim are very welcome after a thrilling few hours. Even the river's jungle perch get to share our morning tea.
You lads certainly look like you've had a great time. What have you loved about this tour?
Basically just how relaxed it is and how laid back it is, and the rain didn't spoil it one bit at all. It just actually added to the whole adventureness of it, and to get that kind of you know, the cultural background of the local Aboriginal people, you know, that's fantastic stuff, and we don't really sort of get that enough, I suppose.
Queensland Rail's 10-day Southern Coastal Explorer on board Spirit of Queensland is a great way to experience our beautiful coastline. It also includes a full-day tour with Whitsunday Crocodile Safari, just for good measure. And if you want to up the ante, add in an aerial flight with Air Whitsunday.
What an awesome way to wrap up what's been an amazing coastal adventure. I'm just blown away by this beautiful river and the beautiful people from Ingan Tours who are so passionate and generous about showcasing and sharing their backyard. Well, we're about to head downstream, but this is where we will leave you today. Don't forget to tune into Sophie and the Great Southeast team 5:30 tomorrow, and Zeno and the Queensland Weekender team will be back at the same time next week. Stay tuned. 7 News is up next, and we'll see you next week.
Queensland